there's this one guy, and I went to middle school with him, and we also went to high school together, but he didn't make it to the end of high school. And everyone knew him as T-Mac. Everyone knew him as T-Mac. I remember T-Mac, everybody loved the motherfucker. Motherfucker, he was like 6'9", almost 7 foot. Motherfucker was tall. Big old tall motherfucker. And he was one of the most realest motherfuckers you would ever meet. If you had a problem with T-Mac, you were the fucking problem. If you ever had a problem with T-Mac, you were the fucking problem. For his age, for us being in high school, he was so damn mature. He was so damn mature, man. Like, it was like if someone took like a black father figure and put it in a teenage body. That was essentially T-Mac. T-Mac was that kind of guy. I'm just like, damn. Motherfucker, for a high schooler, acts so damn grown. We were in fucking, I think it was biology class. I know it was a science-related class. We were sophomores? Was it sophomores? I think sophomores or freshmen. It's freshman year or sophomore year in high school. And, yeah, that shit had to be sophomore year. It had to be, yeah, sophomore year in high school. We were in biology class together. And if I remember correctly, he either sat next to me or he sat right behind me. And this is one of my favorite fucking moments that I can remember. And I always tell everyone this story. One time, fucking T-Mac was going off on a tangent about ass. Yes, your fucking culito way, your fucking culo, your cosita way, that fucking type of ass. And the Chico was saying some shit like, remember, y'all, no matter how much she cleans her booty hole, that shit's still gonna taste and smell like fucking ass. And that was like one of the fucking funniest things he ever said. But he was so real for that shit. He was so real for that shit, and I understood what the fuck he was saying. And I kind of took that as more than just a little joke he was saying. I kind of took that as a piece of advice. He was that fucking, he was that guy. Everybody loved the motherfucker. The motherfucker was like a big old, fucking funny ass teddy bear. Man's was the fucking shit. I remember it was the summer, going from sophomore year into junior year, and I believe it was July, if I remember correctly. I'd have to look this shit up. Can't remember if it was my ex-girlfriend told me or if it was my sister told me, but I remember that day, T-Mac died. And I was like, T-Mac's dead? Like, there's no fucking way T-Mac's fucking dead. T-Mac? How, like, what? What happened? And from, there was multiple stories going around at the time. People were saying that he went home after football practice, took a cold shower, and died in his sleep. Some people were saying that, he had a heat stroke and died. But one thing that was for certain that I remember at the time, and I'm not sure if the official story ever came out. I'd have to look it up. But the official story from what I remember from that time period is that, guy had football practice that fucking summer, and it got super hot, and pretty much he might have overheated and died. And, that was kind of really fucking shocking when all that shit went down, because, like, I was like, damn, man, T-Mac's dead. And, I knew fucking T-Mac for several years up to that point. Everybody fucking loved him, and I remember taking a walk that day on the back roads that I lived on. Your boy teared up a bit, because it's like, damn, man. You have a motherfucker that you've known for several years, a motherfucker everybody loved, a motherfucker you love. And even though I wasn't close to him like that, I had conversations with him, and I was fucking chill with him. And it's like, damn, man, to die at such a fucking young age with everybody loving you, too. It's like, damn, man.